Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you a quick video on how to capture your customers' information and then send an onboarding email to them. So this is done with just a simple make.com scenario and can be done in voice flow. Obviously you want to have this at the kind of the back end or at some point in your agent. You wouldn't want it just like this. You're obviously going to want a little bit more depth to this. Just for the premise of this video, I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. If I run this through, so how this works exactly. What is your name? My name is Jack. What is your email? So I'm going to blank this out. Okay, great. So it's captured it. Yes, got to run the scenario. So you always want to run the scenario in make.com. That's super important. What is your name? My name is Jack. What is your email? Cool. So as you can see here, so we've sent our email. If you look at the make.com scenario, so as you can see here, it's running perfectly fine. We've collected the data, and as you can see here, that is valid and it has been delivered. So if we look in our email inbox, we can see here that we have received an email. So basically just breaking this down, how this works. Okay, so what we do here now is we basically save the name to the variable, and then we get another variable for the email, and then we post them into our API block. And what this does is it basically sends the data to make.com and then runs it through pretty much an automation platform. I'll get onto make.com in a second. So all you need is a post request, and you can find that here by first of all, you would need to redetermine data structure just to make sure it syncs up, but basically copy the clipboard. The reason it's a post request is just because you're sending the data, you're not retrieving it. If you was, it would be a get. So that's why we leave it as post. We'll change it to post. The header is always content type, application, JSON. And then for the JSON that we're writing, we want to go to raw body. And then this is basically how you want to structure your JSON. Obviously I can touch more on this in later videos, but we've got here, so the name, and then obviously the variable email, which is email variable as well. And then that sends that over to make.com. And then as you can see here, it's just, it brings in the input fields. So as you can see there, that's the input that we managed to get. So then as you can see here, so I've run it through a hunter.io, and what it's basically done is just filtered out the email. So what I've done here is just selected the data. So we've gone on to records, fields, and then just selected the email, just so then that way it basically sorts out the email. Then what it does is it basically just takes it, runs it through hunter.io, which is a email verification platform, verifies the email. Once it's verified the email, we bring it over to the send email request, and then obviously we don't want to save the message afterwards, and then you can just leave your subject line. I mean, you can have that in HTML. I don't see the need for that. It's literally just plain text. And then obviously you can just write in here what you want. If you wanted to attach an image, you can. And then finally what we do is just basically add it to the Google Sheet. So this is what you need pretty much, just to make sure it all adds up. And then how that finalizes is by taking the name, it's got the email, is it valid or is it not valid, and then has it been delivered. And then obviously we've got down here that you can see that the email has been sent to us. Obviously this is just basically a very base, very simple template of what you can do with make.com. Obviously if you wanted to expand this out, you can scale this, have multiple email sequences. There's a lot that you can do with this. So if you're looking to automate your business or just any workflow in general, and you want to get more knowledge on AI and automation as a whole, hit subscribe, like the video, share it around.